Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading. So, Cancer, we're going to be doing messages related to shadow work. So, we're going to see what Spirit wants you to know in terms of what you need to focus on, any healing, transformation that you need to go through or that you are going through currently. The messages are timeless, so whenever you click on this reading, that's when the energy can resonate the most. It's also general, so not everything will be for you. Just take what applies and leave the rest. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, as well as Jupiter. So definitely make sure to check your other placements. I've done the fire signs. I've done Pisces. You're next. You're not, well, we're on you at the current time. And then next will be Scorpio. So I'm not going to prolong the energy, Cancer. Let's go ahead and tap in to see what Spirit wants you to know. Spirit, give me some messages for Cancer. What would you like for Cancer to know regarding their shadow work? Shadow work messages for Cancer. What would you like for Cancer to know at this time? What is the energy? What would you like for Cancer to know? Okay. I have the mask of happiness. Are you hiding sadness behind forced smiles? Authenticity heals deeper than avoidance. Okay. I also have rebirth and renewal. You are emerging from this darkness transformed. The new version of you is waiting. Okay. So I feel like you're keeping a lot inside. A lot of things are bottled up. It's time for you to let go, to release, to heal. You're pretending as if you're happy, as if everything is okay, but it's really not. Some of you are going through dark night of the soul. Bottom of the deck, the soul's longing. What parts of yourself have you neglected? Your soul is calling for a deeper connection. So for some of you, you could have just been taking care of everyone else, trying to be there for everybody else, and now it's time for you to be there for yourself. What parts of you have you neglected? Trying to either be there for other people or just, pretending to be happy, pretending like everything is okay, it's fine, but it's really not. So let's go ahead and tap in to see what Spirit wants you to know. Spirit, give me some energy for the mask of happiness and rebirth and renewal. Why is this here for Cancer? Why is the mask of happiness and rebirth and renewal here for Cancer? What is the energy? Why is this here, Spirit? What's the energy? Why is this here? What is the energy? Okay, so I have the Ten of Wands. Yeah. For some of you, something definitely could have been plaguing you here. I feel like you've been bogged down and just a lot of emotions, a lot of stress, a lot of worries, burdens. For some of you, financial. Give me an energy for the mask of happiness and rebirth. Why is this here for Cancer? What is the energy? Why is the mask of happiness and rebirth here for Cancer? What is the message, Spirit? Why is this here? I have the Ten of Swords. So you could be seeing the number 10 a lot, the number 1010. Yeah, you've been going through a lot of challenges mentally, emotionally, just burdens, hardships, and you've just been holding on to it. I feel like, each battle, you've just been dealing with it one by one. Give me an energy for the Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands here? You've been through a lot. Somebody has been through a lot. Yeah. Nine of Cups in the reverse. So you may have not felt supported. You may have not felt loved, appreciated here, Cancer. You may feel like nobody understands you. Why is the Ten of Wands here for Cancer? What is the energy? Why is the Ten of Wands here for Cancer? What is the message, Spirit? Yeah, it's like you've been going through a lot by yourself. The Empress in the reverse. Something can have to do with a mother figure for some of you that you may feel like don't love you, don't appreciate you. Something can have to do with a sibling, somebody you're in a relationship with for some of you. You can have a child with, children, a family dynamic. Why is the Knight of Cups in the reverse here? The Eight of Wands. I feel like for some of you, you feel like whoever you're connected to, they just tell you what you want to hear. I feel like too, You're dealing with energies that expect for you to bounce back very quickly. Like they don't take your emotions, your feelings seriously. They don't even take how you feel into account. Why is the Knight of Cups in the reverse here for Cancer? What is the message? I have the Queen of Pentacles and Death, Scorpionic energy. So for some of you, I feel like somebody recently went through a very significant change. Now I'm getting two messages from this. Even though this Queen of Pentacles is in the upright, is next to this Scorpionic energy, some of you may have experienced a change when it comes to your relationship status, a divorce, a ending. And for others of you, I feel like you could have ended up in a connection, a situation where somebody you got committed to in a partnership with really does not care about you. It's one-sided. You could have ended up with a karmic energy, somebody who's toxic, somebody who may look the picture, but underneath it all, like they're lacking when it comes to emotional maturity, um, wisdom, even independence for some of you. Give me an energy for the Eight of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands here for Cancer? What is the energy? The Lovers and the Seven of Wands. So somebody's trying to block you from being with another person. Somebody is a blockage to you when it comes to you being in a connection, in a relationship, or just having what's meant for you, period. Even if it's not love related. Like somebody is blocking you from going after what it is that you want, with the things that you desire. Somebody's making something so hard. Give me an energy for Death, Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's like for some of you, a rebirth is here, but somebody's trying to block you from going through this rebirth. Give me an energy for the Empress in the reverse. Why is this here for Cancer? So I feel like for some of you, you're dealing with a lot when it comes to a relationship or an ex. Seven of Swords. Somebody lies to you. Somebody's a liar. Somebody's very manipulative. For some of you too, somebody could have even lied about a pregnancy. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Cancer? What is the energy? Five of Swords. There's a lot of drama. Like it's a lot. A lot of drama, but it's dealing with one person. It really is. Somebody brings a lot of drama, a lot of chaos, confusion into your life. But with this mask of happiness, I feel like you're hiding how unhappy you are, how dissatisfied you are with this person. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Cancer? What is the energy? Something is a lot. It's a lot of back and forth. It's a lot of arguments, disagreements, chaos. Eight of Swords. A lot of mental conflict here. Feel very closed in, stuck. Give me an energy for the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here for Cancer? What is the energy? I have the King of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is somebody you're married to. There's a commitment here. But there's a lot of drama. There is. There's a lot of drama going on. I'm even picking up on like third party energy. For someone, like a third party could be pregnant. There's a lot going on. It's very messy. Why is the Eight of Swords here for Cancer? What is the energy? Why is the Eight of Swords here for Cancer? What is the energy, Spirit? Why is the Eight of Swords here? Three of Cups. Yes, something deals with a third party. It really does. And somebody's already in a commitment, a relationship. Why is the King of Pentacles here? The Magician. I'm just getting what somebody manifested for themselves. So somebody could just make poor decisions when it comes to connections, partnerships in general, making the right choices with people who to commit to. Now, for some of you, some Three of Cups in the reverse here for Cancer. The Nine of Pentacles. So becoming single. That's what this is. You know what? Family, like your parents, siblings, cousins, aunts, like you just dropping all of these people. Thank you, Spirit. So for some of you, if where this is not relationship related in terms of romantic, this is just a lot of drama going on in your family, like period. Like it's just a lot. Everybody, it's something going on with everybody. He don't like her, she don't like him. It's a lot of back and forth. They don't get along. You can't invite this person to the cookout because such and such is gonna be there. It's a lot of that going on. So either you're deciding to finally sever ties with like your very own family, your blood family, or somebody you're in a relationship with, you have a family dynamic with, and that's going to bring you a lot of peace, a lot of harmony and balance. Because you're tired of pretending. Like, we don't have to pretend. Rebirth and renewal. It's like you have to release what is creating the disharmony. And that's what you're choosing to do. Or you will. Give me an energy for the mask of happiness. Why is the mask of happiness? So for some of you, it's just the people around you. Give me an energy for the mask of happiness. The Knight of Wands. Are you hiding sadness behind forced smiles? Authenticity heals deeper than avoidance. So you just being who you are, Cancer. Something has to do with fitting in as well. You could want to fit in, trying to fit. You're not meant to fit in. Thank you, Spirit. You're different. You're meant to stand out. You're not meant to fit in with these people or with this group. Something got to do with the community of people. You're just not meant to fit in. You're meant to stand out. Nine of Pentacles. You're meant to be solo. For some of you, like, this is just you learning how to be happy on your own by yourself. Give me an energy for the Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Cancer? What is the energy? Why is the Knight of Wands here for Cancer? What is the energy, Spirit? I have the Page of Swords and the Nine of Swords. You can't worry about who you hurt. And what I mean by that is like people are going to be in their feelings. Like you're cutting people off, you're distancing yourself. People are going to be in their feelings. Not everybody is going to like the fact that you are walking away. Nobody may not like the fact that you're walking away or you're setting certain boundaries. That's okay. You have to choose self. You have to do what makes you happy. Thank you, Spirit. You can't always do what makes other people happy. So you're cutting something off. For some of you too, going back to dealing with the third party energy, Knight of Wands. For some of you, because I'm looking at how she's holding this sword, you're cutting out the Knight of Wands behavior of dealing with multiple people. And that's going to have someone in their feelings, but this change is needed. For you to progress in the right direction, a change is needed. Give me an energy for rebirth and renewal. Why is rebirth and renewal here for Cancer? What is the energy? Why is rebirth and renewal here for Cancer? What is the message, Spirit? Why is this here? What is the energy? I have the Ace of Wands. I'm telling you, something deals with growth. I'm telling you, there's a new beginning here. You are changing. The Moon, you're being guided to change. So you're making a very drastic life change. I feel like you were used to operating in a certain way for a very long time that was not beneficial for you, be it holding on to like a toxic family dynamic or engaging in the toxicity with certain family members or just being in like this very like player energy, dealing with multiple people. You've been in a certain cycle for a while now, and now it's time for you to grow. It's time for you to elevate, and you're accepting that. You're listening to your intuition. You are being guided. Give me give me an energy for the soul's longing. Why is the soul's longing here for Cancer? What is the energy? Why is the soul's longing here for Cancer? What is the message, Spirit? The thank you. Two of Pentacles in reverse. What parts of yourself have you neglected? Your soul is calling for a deeper connection. This is you finally making a decision to get in sync with you. Not everybody else, not trying to please everyone else, trying to connect to everybody else. No, this is you deepening a connection with yourself. What have you been longing to do? For some of you, you've been putting off certain things because you've been so caught up in all of this confusion. What do you want to do? Things that you've been putting on hold, is like you're finally going to be doing it. You're finally going to be taking that initiative, because you're walking away from things that are not right for you, that are not in your best interest, that are holding you down, that are stagnating you. Certain behaviors, you're releasing that, you're letting it go, you're deciding to do so. You're creating this change by choice. Thank you, Spirit. Give me a final message for Cancer. What's the energy? Give me a final message for Cancer. What is the energy? What would you like for Cancer to know at this time, Spirit? What would you like for Cancer to know at this time? All right, Cancer. Oh, wow. So I am happy. So Pisces just got this. All right, so this is you choosing to be happy, to love on you. The number 17, 8, 71, 1 or 7 could be significant. I deserve respect. So for some of you, you've definitely been dealing with people that don't respect you. And for some of you, this family, like they don't respect you. They bring all this drama, confusion. Some of you are realizing that you have some family members, or maybe most of your family, your entire family, that's just not for you. They don't have your back. They're not riding for you, Cancer. And this is you putting down your foot and saying, hey, you're going to respect me. Or there's the door. For some of you, this is somebody you're in a relationship with. Hey, you're going to respect me. Or there's the door. I am confident. You're taking back your power. Understanding who you are. Taking back control of your life. And this is going to bring in what? Abundance. 9 of Pentacles. Something has to do with your money. Your material harvest. You have to clean it up. You have to make room for the new. That's what this is, Cancer. You're cleaning it up. You're cleaning up the mess and making room for something that's better. So this is your, and I have the 9 of Wands that was on the floor. Not everybody gonna like it. Everybody's not gonna like it. You're gonna have some people that's upset, and it's okay. For some of you, you're gonna have some people that's jealous, that's envious of this new cycle you're going into, seeing how everything is aligning for you. That's okay. Choose you. Do what makes you happy. You have one life to live, and ain't nobody gonna live it for you. So this is your reading. Hello, Charles. How are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. Nevaeh, if I said that incorrectly, I apologize. Hello, how are you? So I am coming back with Scorpio. If you have any significant Scorpio placements, definitely come back and tune in. But if this is where it ends for you, Cancer, stay true to thyself and real with thyself. Grow with me as I grow with you. Everyone, stay blessed.